What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Sorry we haven't been doing much of anything else other than motorcycle stuff. Well, I take that back. We did do the Jeep invasion and stuff, but I know we went right back into motorcycle stuff again. Just hang on. Just hang on. Probably the next video after this, well, it's happening. You're gonna see what's going on out west. Still can't tell you where. You're gonna have to watch and find out. But in today's video, guys, just hang on. We're going to do a little review. We're going to do a review on the Fuel Pack Fp3 by vanceandhines. So what's going on, guys? Today's review, like I said, is going to be on this vanceandhines Fp3. And no way, no how am I being sponsored by them. Like I have said before, I give real view, world problem views, whatever. If I like it, I'm going to put it out there. If I don't like it, I'm going to put it out there. And a lot of times when you get paid by somebody, you can't necessarily give the honest review. So I am going to give you the honest review about the Fp3 by vanceandhines. Anyways, guys, I went to their website and I'm going to read you some of their stuff from their website, and we'll just kind of initiate from there. It says the F-Pack Fp3 is the best-selling ECU tuner in the world for Harley-Davidson motorcycles because it is the most intuitive tool on the market, giving you the power to control every aspect of your motorcycle's tune, view live sensor data, calibrate your speedometer, read and clear trouble codes, and offers an industry support from Fp3 technicians, all from your smartphone. Fp3 also backs up your OEM calibration and gives you access to the vanceandhines library of thousands of dyno tune maps made by their trained dyno technicians and designed for any combination of performance exhaust and air cleaner components. So make sure you get on their website, or whoever you decide to order this from, if you decide to order this, and make sure you get the right combination for your bike. I think a lot of these come with different plugs on the end that plug into your canvas. Make sure you get the right plug for the right motorcycle. Like this 2011 here, my Street Glide, it comes with a 4-plug canvas. So if you don't know, take off your side cover, pull that little rubber grommet out, and look to see which one yours takes. It's not that hard, guys. It just really isn't. They say connect. Pretty much connect this. Download the map, or not necessarily the map, but the app. Download it on your smartphone, and then pretty much start tuning. And I can pretty much vouch for that. And then ride. I mean, get on that bike and just let her eat, you know. I can vouch for that. So far, yes. It's everything you need right on your phone, and I would have to agree with that. Whatever you decide to use, whatever holder you have for your smartphone, you know, you can put it up here and you can watch live sensor data, you know, as you're riding down the road. Or auto tune, you can watch your auto tune as you're riding down the road just by sticking your smartphone up there and going. Download it from Apple Store or Google Play, either one, they have it. It says they have a vast library of dyno tune maps. Choose from any expansive collection of maps, dyno tune in-house by vanceandhines, calibrated for your specific calibration of motorcycle and performance parts. Virtually all combinations of vanceandhines exhausts are available, as well as those other exhaust manufacturers. Would again have to agree. I've seen Tab, I've seen Cobra. Myself have the Reinhardt, they're on there. Check them out, guys. It's there. Monitor your ride. It says keep an eye on your motorcycle's vitals riding the Fuel Pack Fp3 app. The ability to read and diagnose trouble codes, as well as the ability to view live sensor data in real time, will allow you to keep your finger on the pulse of your machine. Readouts available include RPM, engine temperature, battery voltage, fuel economy, and many, many more. And I would have to agree with that, because when I put the Andrews cam in this bike, I'd actually left the plug off right here on the throttle body. Didn't think nothing about it. Went to crack the bike. It cracked open. Everything worked good. My throttle didn't work. I was freaking out. Lights all on the dash. I'm like, oh my God. Hooked this bad boy up. It told me pretty much what was going on. My dummy come over here and plugged up. You know, deleted the codes off with my smartphone and went right on my way. Hit the throttle again. Wah-bah! You know, we're there. You know, it's there. It's good. They got a feature called Auto Tune. Auto Tune is a powerful tool that allows you to tune your bike while you ride, pretty much, using data collected from the stock O2 sensors from any air cleaner, exhaust, and camshaft combination you can throw at it. Simply flash the bike into auto tune mode, enjoy your ride, and flash the collected data back into your ECM once you're back home. This part is kind of iffy, I will tell you that. I have done the auto tune before the cams, before I even decided to put the cams in. Done the air cleaner and done the exhaust. That's all I had done. I think maybe I had taken the converter, the catalytic converter. I've busted it out. But I tried the auto tune. The first auto tune went successfully. I felt like there was still more on the table and went back to redo it, and when I redone it, it wouldn't take the way it did before. The bike would pop during acceleration. It was just horrible. I tried to ride through it, tried to go through it, and it never would clear out, so I just never really fooled with it again. I just kind of went back to the way it was and just rode it. I have read several reviews that they have problems with that. They say Vance and Hines has said that they are working on it and have worked on it, and that problem is fixed. I don't know personally, but it did work the first time. I will say that. I could tell a difference, big time difference in the seat of the pants. My butt dyno generally is pretty right on, and I could definitely tell a difference. Anyways, guys, that's you know, on that. Refine the riding experience. Want less popping on deceleration? Fp3 has you covered with the built-in decel pop tool. Notice a lag in your fly-by-wire throttle system. The throttle progressivity, yeah, that word, feature gives you a preset configuration to suit your rider's needs and make your bike more responsive. Throttle progressivity feature only available on motorcycles equipped with fly-by-wire systems. That I can tell you also is another good feature. These bikes are generally kind of laggy. When you hit that throttle, it's kind of got a dead spot on that part of it. You can tune that out. You got aggressive, I think, which is what I have now. When you barely touch the throttle, it's right there. It's snappy, it's quick. It does work. Advanced tuning, guys. For advanced users, if you're watching this channel, you're probably not advanced. But anyways, I'll just leave that there. Advanced tuning. For advanced users, the Fp3 gives you the full access to critical ECU tables right in the app. Change your ride RPM, raise your rev limiter, and aftermarket camshafts, or adjust tables including VE, target air fuel ratio, spark advance, all from your smartphone. Yes, you absolutely can if you know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, I would not recommend going into that and messing with any of those. Most places I know don't use these. They use other brands. I know this. If I knew somebody that really could go in and tune with this, I believe this would absolutely 1000% work doing that. And the reason I say, you do have all the VE tables, you do have all the fuel enrichment, you have the timing, you have all of it. And if you guys are familiar with like HP tuners for cars, this is pretty much what this is HP tuners for cars. I mean, obviously HP tuners is on steroids, but I mean, this is just as good. I have HP tuners for cars, and this has the exact same stuff pretty much. I mean, there again, if I knowed enough about it, I could have tuned my bike specifically when I put that Andrews cam in here. I did not know enough about it, so I used this. It done the hard work for me. Guys, go out there, get on their website, read their testimonies. I'm not going to, because I'm not going to speak for somebody else. I can only speak for myself. Does this work? Yes, it does. Is auto-tune going to work? I don't know. It did for me once. I never could get it to work again after that. Can you put exhaust system and stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, all the way up to stage 4? Can you do it? I believe you can. I really believe that you could do a whole stage 4 kit with this. If, and that's a big if, you know what you're doing, that is. Now, going from that to stage 4 and expecting this to do it, no, it's not. It's not going to work. It will not. I did do the Andrews cam, the 48H in this 96. Now, with that being said, I put their tune in it. Their tune run perfectly. There was nothing wrong with it. I did, however, read in other places that if I wanted more out of this bike, that I should email Vance and Hines and talk to them, tell them about the Screaming Eagle, you know, the big air filter, tell them about the Reinhardt mufflers, the deleted, you know, cat, and the cams, and what all I've done. So make sure if you do this to tell them everything that you have done to the motorcycle. They will in turn custom make you a tune for your bike. They will email it back to you, and you can flash that tune into your bike. And that's exactly the way I done it, and I've not had a bit of problems. And also another thing that I done with this particular bike, before and after the cams, these bikes are notorious, you guys know, for oil. They have oil problems. That's the reason the higher RPMs on these bikes are, you know, when you're warmed up, it's 100 degrees out, this bike's idling at 1,000, 1,100 RPMs, or was. I dropped it down. I know you're not supposed to, but I dropped it down. I dropped it down to 900. After I put the cam and stuff in it, I also changed the spring, the little oil pressure spring in there. So at idle, my oil pressure is really high now. So with that, I went back in and idled it back down a little more. See, it's fuel injection. You don't have a screw here anymore that you can adjust things. You can't idle it down like you can with a carburetor. You know, them old Sportsters and all that, and them hitting a lick, you know, every 2 or 3 minutes. That's what we want out of these. But in order to do that, you've got to put a hog head cam in it, and I ain't messing with all that. I want a good running bike, but I don't want something I want it to be reliable. So I went in and I dropped it down. Now it's sitting at 800 RPMs, still have good oil pressure, and I can hear my cam. I mean, it's not a hog head cam, but it's big enough to where I can hear it now. You've changed wheels and tires and your speedometer's off. You can change that. There's not nothing really that you cannot do with this. Now, I know it sounds like I'm being paid by these people. I am not. For the price and money, I would absolutely buy it again. Would I? If I was doing a stage 4 to this bike, would I buy it? No. Because either way, you're going to have to go, unless, let me rephrase that. Unless you know exactly what to do, you know exactly what VE tables are, you know exactly how to adjust the timing with one of these, not a carbureted, but with one of these, then yes, this would be worth your time. But if you're going to have to take it to somebody anyway to let them, no, there's no use of buying this. If you're going to go with a stage 1, yeah, I would do it, because most of the time if you go with stage 1, you're going to go a little bit farther. You're going to go to a stage 2, and you can do this with a stage 2. Even with a little help, they'll help you. This is my review on the FP3. Is it worth it? Yes. Like I said, I would definitely buy it again if I had to. Now, back when I bought it, like I said, the dealership was dead set against this. This would void your warranty. Now, with all the things that's going on at Harley, I don't know. There's a lot of lawsuits going on, a lot of things going on that I don't necessarily know about. So check with, you know, if you've got a newer bike and it's still under warranty, you might want to check. This still may void your warranty, but I think they're trying to do away with all of that. So check it out. You know, just don't take my word for it. You better look things up and definitely check. But the old spray foam seat still hanging in there. Yes, guys, it's spray foam. Well, at least about midway back. And if you haven't seen that video, check it out. It's one of the other videos on down in the list a little bit. But it's made out of spray foam. And, well, it's hanging in there, to be honest, and still comfortable. I'm riding it all the time. After this video, guys, I try to keep it within a week. 7-8 days usually, but this next video is coming out after this one. Might be a few days late, but I've got some traveling to do, and you guys are coming. I'm going out west. I'm taking you with me, but don't know how the service is going to be, and don't know how soon I can get the videos out to you, but I'm definitely going to try to do my best. You guys need to hit that bell, you know, ding. You guys need to hit it, especially if you want to know what's going on, guys. We still need to get those numbers up. It ain't the best. I ain't trying to get rich, but I am trying to get a little more audience. Anyways, guys, hope you've enjoyed it. Again, Fp3 for the win. It's a definitely plus for me. I would recommend it, and I do recommend it. Like, share, and subscribe, and you know the deal, guys. You know what's coming. Peace. I'm out.